How you doing, guys? It's Tony Behind the Figs, back with a new episode. Thanks for tuning in. Those who've been following my page so far on Instagram, Tony Behind the Figs. Hopefully you guys follow along on there too. It's been very dry with the toy hunting. I've heard there's a lot of scalpers in the area that's picking up a lot of the toys. That's why sometimes it's like a figure desert when I'm going to like Target or Walmart. So there really isn't anything there. I did notice in the Walmart by me, they actually had some of the other turtles. They had Michelangelo and Donatello from the last Ronin. I decided to play the waiting game, but I doubt they'll be there that long. They'll probably be gone by the time I get around to wanting to purchase them. But I did purchase the Raphael from that series, only because Raphael is one of my favorite characters overall and one of my favorite Ninja Turtles. But I decided to do a quick unboxing of a couple of things that I picked up. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, this was a surprise. When I was toy hunting, I really didn't vlog anything. I wanted to do a new area, but again, it's been toy deserts. There's really nothing. So if I was lucky to find one thing, I'll just pick it up. So I did find this, a Marvel Legends Magneto helmet. So I found that randomly in one of the Targets. I think I was in Maryland, where I saw this. So I decided to pick it up. I do have the Blue Ranger helmet from Hasbro. So I decided to pick this one up because these are rare items in my area. I really don't find them. Plus, I think it's a nice added addition to the figure room, since I'm trying to also collect different things. So as you can see, it says it includes soft padding for adjustable fit, and that's about it. It has the display stand right here. It says Magneto that it sits on. It's kind of like the Power Ranger helmet, the same concept. Includes display stand. It's 10.2 inches tall and 10 inches wide from the bottom, from the back to the front. So let's go and unbox this live. I'm not sure if this is gonna fit my head. I mean, I don't cosplay or anything like that, but it would be interesting if it did. So first piece of cardboard, and as you can see the helmet right there. Put this over here. I have about 3 more things to unbox after this that I found. Here it goes, very lightweight. So there's a little box inside of it. This is just like the Power Ranger one. It's like I guess like a little pole, I guess, for lack of a better term, that I believe it sits on. So let me see. Probably damaged it already. Yeah, you see, it's like, it looks like it stacks on top of each other, just like that. There's 2 other rubber pieces, the 3M. So I guess at some point you're supposed to put that on there so the display doesn't fall off. So I'll leave that there. And you have the display stand. I just hate how, I guess because Hasbro is all about the environment, they don't like really having plastic windows for their toys. And then they put them in these stupid, silly bags that don't hold up. So it's not like a neat plastic bag that I could just put them in, or like a Ziploc. Comes with another, I guess this is the base right here. It's just all plastic. As you can see, it says Magneto. And then it has more 3M. I'm not necessarily sure. I mean, once I get my game room together, I'll figure that out. And of course, this pole Goes right on top, I believe. Let's see. No, it actually doesn't. Well, no, it does. Yeah, so you could tell there's like a little part right there that sticks out, and it slides into right here. I don't know if you can see it on the camera right there. So you're supposed to line this up, and it should just slide down like it does. Bam. So you got the front Magneto right there. And now let's look at the helmet. This is gonna be such a pain putting this back in the box. So got the mask. Here it is. I guess it's like the size of my head almost. If you look inside of it, if you ever purchase this, I know you can't see it because the lighting is poor, but there's kind of like, it's like a design, like it looks like little circuitry that they carved into the plastic, I guess, for a design. And there's like a circle, which I believe is supposed to fit on top of this stand. So let me just put this on top. And I guess it's supposed to just fit like that. Kind of turning. I don't think I have it on secure enough, but that's pretty much the gist of it. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to really sit on top like that, but I think that's where the 3M comes into place. So I guess I'll look at the instructions later. Let's see if it does actually fits my head. Oh wow, it actually does. I think the, wow, I'm surprised. And I have a pretty large head, so this actually fit. I mean, it moves around. I think once you put the 3M in here, it's for the actual padding to sit on your head, because it also comes with these two big blocks and these kind of like one angled one and another like rectangular one and another one right here. So that's all it comes with. But like I said, it's really nice in person. Obviously it's all made out of plastic. Paint coat is pretty good. It probably feels like you could get a lot of fingerprints on here if you're not careful, but that's it right there. So let me put this to the side. That's gonna be a pain putting that back into this box for later on. I do need a Magneto figure. The only Magneto figure I have is from the Age of Apocalypse that I bought months ago, probably last year. And that's him with, I think, the braided hair. I don't know if he comes with a mask. And I haven't picked up a Magneto from the X-Men 97. Maybe if I find it, I might pick it up. That way I could display it with the helmet. Now, another random pickup. I kind of wanted to pick up a She-Hulk, which is funny because I was like, man, I didn't like the show that came on. And I remember they had the figure and I didn't want to get it because I didn't like the show. But then I'm like, oh man, maybe I should have picked it up so I could have at least had a She-Hulk. And lo and behold, from the old school re-release Iron Man, I actually saw the She-Hulk. So that's pretty dope. You know, she's more articulable. She comes with interchangeable closed fist. She comes with like grabbing fist, and she has like a bent rifle that I guess you could simulate her breaking. So that's pretty dope. So I'm glad that this came out. This is definitely takes me back to my childhood when she was on this Iron Man cartoon show, because I believe this is what these action figures are based on. I haven't picked up any of the Iron Man from here because I already have enough. I got a couple of them from the MCU, and I also have some normal mainline Iron Man. So I was like, I'm not in the need of any more Iron Man, even though a lot of them are very dope. I like the way they looked, especially like the old school gold Iron Man, since I have the classic. I have two classics, the MCU all silver and the first Iron Man suit, which was all silver as well. And then they have the old school first suit, which is gold, but I decided not to get it, pass on it. But she was the only one. Like, these figures are very rare to find, so I'm happy that I found her. And it'll be nice to pose her up with the Hulk, which is one of my favorite characters. I think I'm gonna leave her in box for now until I have enough room to display her properly, so I'm just gonna leave her in box. And the next thing, I thought this was old, but it came out this year apparently, and I didn't even know. But I decided to just pick them up since I got the Venom from the Venom movie. I saw the Carnage from Let There Be Carnage. I saw it when I was in GameStop, and I was like, I have to pick it up. You know, if I already have Venom, let me get the Carnage, because the Venom I found at a comic shop. They don't have that Venom anymore, and it was at a decent price. It was, I think, about 30. This was 40 at GameStop. Now, the only difference with this one is that the other Venom just came with fists and open palm hands. He actually comes with a different assortments of different shapes. So he has this, which is kind of like a hook, and something else down here. And then he comes with an interchangeable head, kind of like with the Venom with the tongue out. So let me unbox this, because I did unbox the Venom. Let's check it out. So that's pretty awesome. And I know the Venom movie, The Last Dance, is coming out soon. So I wonder if they're gonna make a figure from that one, maybe of the enemy. So as you can see, it's double packaging. Oh wow, this is pretty cool. So it looks like you can simulate him kind of like throwing the symbiote and, you know, trying to attack. So you see, you got kind of like a spiky one here. You have one that's kind of like a hook. It's all the way in the back. I don't know if you can see it. There's like a hook one, and then there's another hook one at the bottom. There's one where like kind of like, you know, little jagged knives shapes there, and then you have this one that's kind of like spreading like to grab. So that's gonna be interesting to see. I think I'm gonna leave these in here so they don't get lost, because I normally Ziploc a lot of their accessories in little Ziploc bags. This is pretty awesome. Now, as you can see, he comes with even a bigger knife or hook, jagged shape right here. He has another smaller one right here. And let me pull him out the box. You know, Carnage is always like a crazy looking character. It's like his symbiote is always moving. It's not like Eddie Brock. It's not like the regular Venom, which is just solid on him. So it's a nice figure though. It's tall. It's probably the same height as the other Venom. I have the Scarlet Spider. I'll compare sizes so you can see he has a lot of stuff going on, all squiggly everywhere. He has the two open palms. And I guess for these, looks like there's pegs right in the back. And then you could tell some of them have the little pegs, and then you have the holes. So I guess this is supposed to like simulate him just sending his symbiote in all different directions while he's facing off. So you can see it already has the closed mouth on him. As you can see, doesn't have toe articulation. He has a little bit of ankle articulation. He does have an ankle rock, which is pretty good. I think this one just needs to be heated up to move the ankle up and down. Let's see. He's double knee jointed, so that's good. He has good ab articulation. He has what I call like the elite, the WWE elite ab articulation, plus the ultimate edition of WWE articulation. He has like double ab articulation, which is real nice. This is like the only figure that I've seen that has the two types of ab articulation. Those that collect the WWE Elites and the WWE Ultimates know what I'm talking about. Some action figures have the full-on ab crunch, and some of them just have the basic ab crunch that just moves up and down. But this one you can move from side to side, any different angle to get a lot of poses. He doesn't have butterfly He doesn't have butterfly joints, but he does have a swivel right here on his bicep. And he has a little bit of elbow articulation. So you can see the elbow articulation is not like the knee, like double jointed. But he does have a swivel on his bicep. That's the bicep, right? I'm not too sure. I'm just curious. Let's switch his head. I'm definitely gonna keep this stuff in this box because there's so many accessories. I think I kind of got that in there. As you can see, he has the mouth open. So now for comparison, let me grab Venom and Scarlet Spider. So I actually had the Venom posted up with the Justice Buster, aka the bootleg version of the Hulk Buster. So comparing the size with Venom, I have Venom right here. Let me just... Oh, I hope you guys enjoyed your 4th of July too. Sorry for not saying happy 4th of July. Went to a nice barbecue, had a couple of burgers, dogs, a couple of adult drinks. So it was much needed. Hopefully you guys got to enjoy your 4th. I hear the fireworks in the background right now. I'm just glad I don't have to go to work tomorrow either. So it'll be a nice 4-day weekend. But you can see the comparison. The Venom is actually shorter than the Carnage. That's interesting. I've always figured, if anything, they'd be the same size. So, and how many inches? Let me see if it says how many inches on the box. Where did I put the box? Because normally I think they're like usually 6 to 7 inches. So, oh, here we go. Carnage. It actually doesn't say, but I'm gonna assume this is probably 7 inches, maybe 7 to 9, you know, because the average figure is normally 6, but I'm surprised. And these are the same from, you know, same kind of like, I would say series of Marvel Legends from the movie, but that's pretty awesome anyway. And now comparison to Scarlet Spider, because this is the only Spider-Man I have out. The rest are packaged away. But boom, definitely a shorty right here. But I guess it makes sense, you know. He's standing. So if this is 6 inches, this has to be about 9 maybe. Right? 9 or 10. And then with Venom, he's almost the size as Venom. Same height as Venom. Venom would obviously looking down on him. So that's pretty awesome. Let me see if I could get all 3 in the picture. Sorry, this is not most professional. Most people, you know, have the cuts and edits. But pretty much you can see here them standing next to each other. Venom or Carnage is definitely the tallest, which is pretty awesome. And that's gonna be nice for figure photography. I have to just, he's definitely the same height as the Predator from Prey. So this actually might also be nice figure photography to do with, I have the Predator from Prey, but that one's away. But the one I have out that I've been posing is the last release of the Prey Predator that's invisible with the blood on it. This is actually like the size of that Predator. So it'll be really fun having them match up against each other too. And getting to know the figure. I think that's one of the fun parts about, unboxing these figures and posing them is just learning the different poses that you could put them in and the action poses, since these figures have gotten so sophisticated. The articulation is crazy. Sometimes I'll try to go to different YouTubers just to get ideas of how they posed it, or sometimes I might look at comic books to see if I can get the poses there. Oh, he also has a thigh cut, I guess, right in here that swivels too, so that's also good. So this is gonna be fun trying to like figure out, especially since he has more accessories than Venom, because Venom doesn't come with anything other than the closed fist. So I'm hoping that when The Last Dance comes out, they re-release this Venom, and maybe with more like accessories like Carnage to do more action poses and a lot of fun things. And let's see, and last but not least, I was waiting on this for a while, and then I finally went into I believe it was books. No, I actually found this at Best Buy. I believe it was Best Buy in Maryland, and it's The Last Ronin Raphael. Now, the Walmart by me today when I went actually had Donatello and Michelangelo, and I was very tempted to pick them up, but The Last Ronin isn't a series that I feel like I want to be a completionist, because I'm not really connected to it. It's awesome the way it looks. Like, I have the 2 Lost Ronin figures that came out, the one with he's fully armored and the one without the armor, and those are awesome. I have the comic, which I haven't read, and I have the Lost Years, which I haven't read, but I don't have a particular connection with that series, and I understand they're making a game and a movie soon, but Raphael is one of my favorite characters, and they always seem to always had this. That's why I was surprised to see Donatello, Michelangelo. I'm assuming maybe Leonardo isn't out yet, but I could be wrong because my area is slow to get things. But I said, let me finally pick him up, because the last time I saw him was at the comic book store I like to go to, but it's usually priced up there. So this was like the average, I think $32, $35 at Best Buy. So I decided to pick it up, as he is my favorite turtle overall, favorite character overall. As you can see, that's him inside the box. Apologize for the glare, but let's slide him out, and I think once I take them out, the glare won't be that bad. So I'm pretty sure people's done a million reviews of this already, so you'll probably get better information than what I'm gonna share. I'll probably keep him in box too. I don't see any reason to really display him, so I'll keep him in here for now. I've seen other artwork where there's a bunch of arrows in his back. Maybe those are customs, but I don't know. But as we can see, Raphael, they have like this armor that's on top. The back also has like an arm on the shell. He comes with both his size, an arrow. You probably can't see the arrow that well. Comes with like a dagger right here. I don't see it. It doesn't have a string. He comes with kind of like a karate type martial arts pose hand. Hold on. Oh, so there's like a layer of plastic protecting it, but he has 2 kind of like karate action pose hands, and he has a bunch of fist and grabby hands right here. So those are like the grabby hands and the kind of the fisted hands there. And obviously he comes with the yelling head, and then he already has his kind of like serious face. So let's take him out. I'll probably leave him back in there, but let's check him out. One thing I hate is cutting all these little things off. Luckily, I have like a little multi-purpose tool that makes it a lot easier cutting all this stuff off. without having to pull on a lot of it. Oh, that's it. Okay. But I really like these figures. Like, they're very awesome. You know, NECA, of course, has been doing an excellent job. Super 7 is nice too, and I know they're coming out with the new TMNT 2003 figures, and I was like, oh man, they look nice, but I think I'm gonna sit that one out. I feel like I've been too late to the party with Super 7, and they're very expensive. Like, these turtles are extremely awesome, great looking, and they're like 20 something dollars cheaper than Super 7. If I would have started off with Super 7, then I probably would have just stayed in Super 7 and got whatever they had. But I'll stick with NECA. NECA has been coming out with some great series, and like I said, a lot cheaper. So he is a beefy character. So as you can see, he has kind of like this armor. You can't take it off, so it's already embedded into the character, because I figure since you see the straps, it could probably come off. But see, he has like a shoulder protection right there on one side. Looks like he has, looks like ammo pouch on his vest, but obviously they don't carry any guns. You can see more detail, like a part of the material, more like pouches. They don't have like the old school belt that they used to have. See the knee pads, like the tactical knee pads. He has, I don't know what this is. I guess it looks like you would, let me lift the arm. Looks like you would stick something in there right here. I'm not sure which weapon you would put there. Maybe that little dagger, but I don't know. Interesting, I don't know. But it's nice. These don't have butterfly joints. They have double elbow action, which is good. He has a completely closed fist on this one. You know, looks like he's saying fight the power right there. Let's see if it's double kneed. No, it's not double kneed. That's as far as it goes before it comes off, like I just did. Oh, but the knee pad could come off. So maybe it's supposed to do that. But let me put that back on because that kind of scared me. Okay, pop back in there. They have a little bit of swivel on the ankle, and the ankle goes all the way up like that at an angle, which is pretty cool. And then it goes about down that much. So, but it's not double kneed at all. They don't have these never have swivel cuts. I noticed the NECAs normally don't have the thigh swivel there already. And the split, that's how much at least it can split. You can see I already got him in an action pose. Bam, bam. And then the head can, let's see how far he could look up. Not that much, like about here, but he could really look down with the wind blowing up. And, you know, he could turn his head from side to side. He can do it at an angle, side to side. So that's pretty dope. He has, I think these two slots are for his size to go in, boom, boom, because he doesn't have them in the front like the classic. And then, like I said, I don't know what goes there, but the pouches don't open up or anything. They're just designed that way. Again, the knee pads move around, so you can actually take the knee pads off. This leg holster thing, no, it looks like it's a part of the leg. So yeah, this is gonna be, I'll pose them up with the Venom. So, you know, if you follow me on Tony B Hunting Figs, if I can get these things into cool poses, I'll post them up on my Instagram. But you could tell even the inside of him moves behind the shell. So it looks like it's a separate part, which is kind of dope too. You know, it gives you the impression like he could lower his head like in the old school movie. So that's pretty dope. And that's about it. Like I said, follow me at Tony B Hunting Figs, and I'll you know, try to do a little bit of figure photography, just mess around and have fun, and pose them up and post them there. And also, before I go, so I said this summer, you know, some people have, oh, they're gonna read a book a month or what, a week. I decided, let me get through these comics that I've been buying. So I'm more than halfway through in Civil War. I finished the Predator versus Wolverine. I finished Old Man Logan, and I'm just about to finish Civil War. And I think I'm gonna read Secret Wars next, the old school Secret Wars from like the 80s or early 90s. I'm not sure. Not this new one. I was trying to like research Secret Wars, but they kept showing me like the later stuff in the 2000s. And me, I'm old school, so I'm always gonna do old school stuff. So I'm gonna look at that, and then I might start trying to research Deadpool a little bit. Hope you like my shirt. I just came in on Amazon. He's riding the his favorite unicorn. But I'm gonna try to get into Deadpool. I've seen some Deadpool comic books, but I'm not rushing to get into Deadpool right now. Like I said, once I finish Civil War, I want to read Secret Wars, and then I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do from there. I'll probably try to get back into some DC stuff. But that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully you hit like and subscribe and follow me here, and also follow me on Instagram, where hopefully I'll bring you some more stuff. You know, it is a toy desert, so hopefully I'll get some more material up to show you guys. And I wanna look into starting a gaming channel too. So I've been trying to catch up with my gaming as well. But anyway, thank you for taking the time to look at my video. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.